Oh, I just did 2 rough back-to-back shifts. Just too much work for little old me. I do not want to see Christmas in this place. And you know what I did not want to see when I got in from work? Work boxes in my own home. The rudeness of A1 Toys. They should know better. But that's not the point of the video. I have ordered a Elite Series 90 whatever Randy Orton, which I found on eBay the other night for $14.99, just after I'd been looking him up to see if I could get him for retail, just as I'd been looking him up like a day before to see if I could still get him for 20 anyway. A1 Toys happened to have it reduced to $14.99, so I bought one. Now what you might notice is this box is a little small to have a wrestling figure in it. I mean, the scale doesn't really show up too well on video, I suppose. I'm going to assume this isn't the right thing. The only way this is a whatever series it's from Randy Orton is if it is a loose one. I think it's more likely they've sent me the wrong item. But regardless, it means we get to play one of my favourite games, Mystery Parcel. Okay, let's go. Let's see what's in Mystery Parcel. Oh, my feet hurt so bad. Okay, we've got a, what you call it? Oh, wow, what do you know? How is that? Bear with me. That has just blown my mind. This looks like such a small and thin box. I guess, you know, these guys are smaller in packaging nowadays, but alright, okay. Whatever, I'll take your word for it, A1 Toys. Alright, changing tone in the video. So, what's this? A1 Toys business card. Wow. When I first started collecting things again, these guys seemed like, I never did order anything off them, but they seemed like they were pretty good. They got some stock that other places didn't get, and they seemed to have decent prices, and they seemed to do good reductions. And then that all seemed to end, and they'd had terrible prices, and they didn't have great stock, and they stopped doing reductions. I did get a massive pile of stuff when I first started on eBay, loads of clearance stock for things like, I basically ordered everything on there that was less than £1. There was some down to like 25p and stuff like that. And I ordered loads of it when I first started on eBay. I made an absolute fortune off it. I'll probably do a video about that one day, but yeah, there we go. There is my Elite 90, it is Elite 90, Bob on. Randy Orton. I cannot believe that it can fit in this box. It's so small. My perception of reality is being thrown into question. He has a little mark on his forehead. Hopefully that'll come off. I really like this figure, but I was putting off buying it. I wanted to see it get reduced because I already had 2 Randy Ortons I kind of liked, and it never did get reduced. It sold out. So I kind of just let that be what it was. And then the SummerSlam Randy Orton came in, and I was looking at him, and I was like, I can't buy another Randy Orton just because he's in orange trunks. And when Randy came out in this gear, I thought that's going to look great on a figure. And it does look great on a figure, but not quite as good as it was in my brain. But this is a great figure. The face looks like it's been painted on pretty good, apart from that mark on his forehead. Obviously, it's nice to get a Randy with double jointed elbows. And it's just a really interesting Randy, isn't it? The red and white attire, it's nice that they actually made it. Shout out to AOPW for making me want this figure. There was literally just one picture he did in his pic fed where Randy had like loads of dried blood all over him. And it just looked so good. And I was like, I'm so going to buy one of those when I come to the UK. And I didn't. And like I said, the other day I was looking for where I could buy it for £20 to put me off buying the SummerSlam one. I found a couple of places, but in the end I just left it. And then next day on eBay, just looking for Elites, spotted this, reduced from A1 Toys. $13.99 it was in total. $9.99 for this, £3 shipping. Perfect. And it is what we actually ordered, so that's good. But I think I've monologued on long enough for you guys for one day. So, thank you all for watching, and goodbye. So that mystery parcel thing was a little bit of a dud, really, wasn't it? Just sort of me being a little bit worried about the size of the parcel. It didn't look big enough, to be fair. So I thought I'd better put some more mail in here as well. And actually, I've been waiting for this for quite a while now. This arrived quite a while ago. I've just been waiting for this to turn up. I didn't see the point in doing a mail video with, you know, this and the Randy Orton and then that on its own. I thought I may as well do it all together. But with the Royal Mail Strikes, it's taken a little bit of time for that other parcel to get here. So we'll go for this one first, since this one's been sat waiting. This is a really cool deal. It's from the Radiant Eevee Pokemon TCG box. Basically, people are buying the box to get the Radiant Eevee and the packs and whatnot, and they're not so interested in the playmat that comes with it. And it's quite a nice playmat, so I thought I may as well try and get one. I'm not convinced this is the best way to ship them, just in a bubble mailer, but in fairness, he hasn't made very much money on it, so I can't really argue with that. Nice bit of like tape around there or something. That's a nice touch to keep it together in the parcel. So I paid something, I got this on bid, I paid something like £8 for it, I think. And in terms of, you know, playmat prices, that's really, really good. You know, if you're a kid right now and you want to get a playmat and you need to get one cheap, I can see nothing better than this Eevee. It's really nice. You know, we've got the whole Radiant artwork with like the crystals and stuff on the bottom. It's kind of hard to show you guys the corners, purely because it's all folding up, obviously. We've got the Pokemon Go logo. We've got the Pokemon Go logo in the corner as well. The sun's gone in as soon as I've started filming here, so that doesn't help. And the Eevee picture is obviously just really cute as it is. It's kind of hard for me to talk while holding the mat up, man. Like, it's really just muffles my voice. But yeah, really, really nice mat. Really, really nice. So I figured, for the sake of, you know, what was £8 in the end, may as well pick it up. And the advantage of this one, as opposed to ones that I was outbidded on, is that this one, the one I actually won, came with the little shiny Eevee pin badge as well. So that's nice. Just a nice little bonus. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Probably just put it here with my other Pokemon badges and leave it there forever. But, you know, it's a nice little addition. It's a little bit more than just getting the mat, and we paid a fair price for the mat anyway, so that's really cool. And the next thing here is something that I've mentioned a few times on the channel. A Luke Harper Elite that I bought like last year sometime. I paid like £7 or £8 for it. It came with no t-shirt, no accessories, nothing. It was just him bare-chested in jeans. And I was hoping to just pick up the accessories as I went along and, you know, build up a Luke Harper figure. And it never got sent. Seller had just not sent it. He'd clearly made an account, listed some items, and then just not sent the items. And I left him a negative feedback, and that was the first time I'd ever seen someone with minus feedback. So I was really annoyed about that for a very long time, because obviously I'd got the Luke Harper so cheap. And then this has made it all worthwhile, because this was, I think, £8.35. And this particular Luke Harper Elite that I won on bid, it has not only the t-shirt, but his jacket as well, and the little Bray Wyatt lantern. And it was like, what, 35p more, £1.35p more, depending on how much I actually paid for it. And the other one as well had damaged eyebrows, and this one is actually in really good condition. You know, the head's actually really, really good. The paint, there's no paint wear on it. It looks pretty interesting. The legs feel a little bit loose, but to be honest, they don't feel bad. And I decided I wanted to get this rather than getting a Brody Lee figure, just because obviously it's significantly cheaper than the Brody Lee, but also I just figured, like, I don't really mind either way which version of the guy I get. I'd rather just have a figure of him. And, you know, quite honestly, Luke Harper was pretty cool at the time. And I figured, you know, I saw this Elite on bid and I thought, why not? Just go for it. And there's, you know, there's a chance that the Wyatt family might show up in DSW at some point. Otherwise, there's a chance that every member of the Wyatt family will turn up in Wyatt family kind of regalia at some point. I already have the Bludgeon Brothers Elite from way back, so they're going to turn up in that capacity as well. So, you know, it didn't really feel like I really needed to get Brody Lee. And that's why we picked up Luke Harper. So that's everything for this mail opening video. So if you enjoyed that, please do like, comment and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching, and goodbye.